Welcome all you Fraggle Rockians. Week 1 is done. We're going to go on to Week 2, but first let's congratulate all the winners from Week 1. It was Fraggle Wembley over House of Pain, Gabo over Get Some, and Cologne Centurions over Packer Killers, Dershfall over the Asian Sensation, and U of M Sucks over that damn Serb. What can I tell you? Gabo, the only guy who, only team that went over 140. I'm going to continue to say Gabo because his new name change really is kind of quite gay, and I'm just not going to say it. So until he switches it to something else or goes back to Gabo, yeah, he's still going to be Team Gabo. Like I said, 140 points. Led by Adrian Foster, 41 points, and then Chris Johnson's 27. Those two players alone beat Asian Sensation. So if Asian Sensation put his whole team against Gabo last week, Gabo still comes out victorious. Good job, Asian. You really, really suck. Other than that, Wembley taught House of Pain, the newcomer, a valuable lesson. His team actually backed off the gas a little bit just to keep it close so he didn't feel too bad about it. He gave a quick call to AP and Frank Gorenton. Let's keep it under 10. Let's keep it close, just so we don't break his spirits too much. It worked. Get Some, it still was in House of Pain was still in the trading mode, and made a big trade to Gabo. We'll see how that turns out Week 2 and further along in the year. Get Some beat up that damn Serb, but the other newcomer, they're realizing that the league might not be as easy as what they once thought. That was an 86-66 victory. Dershfall, Year 1's champ, is trying to make a comeback. Week 1, 1-0 against the Asian. He got a little gift by going against the Asian in Week 1. We'll see how he does against Wembley in Week 2. Centurion squeaks by Packer Killers. A little bit of luck with Ryan Grant getting hurt in the first half. Gets only 4 points. And Packer Killers only lost by 2. And just a little knowledge, in Game of the Week, I do believe, no, I'm actually pretty sure that I predicted that Centurions would win by 1 or 2 points. And as I just said, Centurions won by 2 points. So thank you to me, thank you. We're not going to go over all my missteps and misprojections, but we can, just focus on that one really, really good one. That'd be great. On to the trophies for Week 1. Got some new pictures to go along with the trophies. Most of them are good for Ted. Well, 2 of them are good for Ted. Bitch Slapper went to, I'm just going to go through it because all the good ones went to Gabo this week. The Bitch Slapper with a giant victory over Team Get Some. Well, Get Some got some bitch slap. Boom. He also had the Fantasy Hero, as previously stated, in Adrian Foster with 41 points in Week 1 over the dilapidated Colts defense. And the ultimate scorer was, again, Team Gabo with 140 points in Week 1. League Doormat, Asian, we're looking at you. You sucked. What can you tell you? You got the League Doormat of the week. Stepped on all over the place. Overall, though, it was a really good Week 1. Not a lot of scoring, not a lot of big players scoring. There was just some players that scored outrageous, and then everybody else was in between or low. Hopefully that trend doesn't continue, because then the people with the Adrian Foster who gets that 40 points is always going to win. There was not a lot of that in between 14, 15, just solid points. People were either scoring 20 or more, or 40 in Foster's case, or nothing. Less than 8, less than 9 points, and it was a really up and down week. But that is it for this Week 1's preview. On to the matchups and the matchup of the week. Here's a little hint for you. It might contain 2 previous champions.